Welcome to the Seventh Dispensation Podcast. Today we're going to be reading from the Divine Revelation, Alpha Quine, which is a holy book sent down by God to uplift fallen humanity. And the chapter that we are reading from today is called The Time of Renewal. And the book says, we have reached a particular time in our history. It is the time of the end of a people and their rule. The wicked was divinely given the power to rule under the cover of a democracy. This was a new system set up to separate God from political rule and to establish a new civilization that would not be held accountable for violating the laws of God. Now I'm going to stop right there for a minute. When you look at America, right, and you look at the Democratic political party, or not, the democracy, the political democratic representation of America, a democracy, right? You look at all of the governments who this country sees as an enemy. They see every country that believes in God, or what is known as a theocracy, which is the rule of God. They see all of those countries as an enemy. And they say that the people need to be freed from countries that believe in devotion to God. This is the countries that they say that need to be freed are the countries where the people believe in God and worship God, and their life and their existence is centered around God. Those are the countries that America see as enemies. And those are the countries that they overthrow, that they say that they have to free the people. So when you look at that, and when you read this divine revelation from God, this holy book, this is a real holy book. This is not a book written by 54 scholars who stole some scrolls and scribes from all around the world and then put together in a book. This is not that. This is not a book that is based on secondhand knowledge, that people just got stuff that they said some prophet said to them and they took all the information, put it together in a book. This is not that. This is not that. This is a divine revelation from God that was written by the person it was revealed to. This is the only holy book that is not secondhand knowledge. The Torah was not written by Moses. The gospel or Injil was not written by Jesus. The Holy Quran was not written by Prophet Muhammad. The Alpha Quran is the only holy book written by the person it was revealed to. And this book says this about democracy. It says, the wicked was divinely given the power to rule under the cover of a democracy. This was a new system set up to separate God from political rule and to establish a new civilization that would not be held accountable for violating the laws of God. And like I told you, I said that every country and every government that America has been against were the countries and governments where the people believed in God. They said they had to free those people from governments that believed in God. And they wanted them all to bow down to what is known as a democracy. And they never told us, where did the word democracy come from? Like, what do they say? Oh, democracy means rule of the people. we never said like what people. What people are y'all talking about? Because if the people under the democratic system, if y'all are against the people who believe in the rule of God, then what people are you talking about rule democracy? And then when you research it and you find out that democracy is a compound word, it comes from a word, demos. That's where demo comes from, the word demos. And the word demos means demon or devil. That's what demos means. And the word kratis or krasi comes from a word called kratis, which means to rule. So you got demos, kratis, which means devil or the demon to rule. Or you got, they put it together and made it democracy, but it's really a compound word, demos kratis, which means the devil to rule. Now let's get back into this. And they are against every country that believes in God. Everywhere, all of their enemies are the countries where the people believe in the rule of God. Now listen, let's get back into this. This strange and new civilization would be ruled over by a government of people whose lifestyle was bizarre and plagued by evil, addiction, and murder. So when you look at the American people, you look at all the countries that believe in the democracy, right? Look at the lifestyle of the people. Bizarre. Look at the people in America and look at our lifestyle here. It's bizarre. It's a people plagued by evil. Look around and y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Is there a lot of evil going on in America? Addiction? Is it a lot of addiction in America? Look around. Is there a lot of murder in America? Look around and tell me. Because this is the divine revelation from God. This is a holy book that I believe in 100%. And if you tell me anything that I have read is not true, I'll throw this book in the garbage. So look around and tell me if the lifestyle that we live here in America, if it is bizarre, if it is evil, if it is addictions, and if it is a bunch of murder. Look around and tell me if that's true. Now let's get back into this book. This is the message for the universe, for all of the chosen ones. Now it says this. The time has come when God himself will remove such a trouble-making people from power. We bear witness to the evil and wickedness that was inflicted upon our people by the evilest nation to have ever walked the earth. The evilest nation to have ever walked the earth. As of today, our people have been trapped in the gates of this wicked civilization and its hellish conditions. Since we cannot find peace within this civilization, God himself has chosen to replace it. Now I'm going to stop right there for a minute. And I want y'all to understand this, what this book is teaching. This is a divine revelation from God. This is a message to the universe for all of the holy ones. Now this book says that God has chose to replace this system of government with what is known as the kingdom of God, which is a universal government of peace.